attraction of Midwest Mayhem here today. What we've all been waiting for.
I think are we gonna go right into it?
We are right into it.
This is definitely a Omega, so
button
checks.
Button checks, of course.
But this is actually a very interesting pairing that we have right at the beginning of the crew. We have most likely the youngest player here of Chag versus most likely the oldest player here of Renegade.
As you can tell, I mean,
yes,
this man looks like he could be the father. Possibly.
I mean, he is the dragon, as he likes to call himself. With his catchphrase of Neil.
You know, there's quite the age gap right there, and that's pretty crucial. Also, check that knockback rate.
Yeah, make sure you get that knockback rate good. Okay, Sage going over to make sure that we're gonna have the proper settings for our cruise battle, because you got to make sure that it's at 99 minutes and 3 stock.
Yeah, definitely a little bit different.
You got to have that timer just for certain characters where they need that clock. Like, for example, Wario, you need to know when his waffle is ready, and you don't have that clock. It's just like, well, that's not going to be fun.
Right. No, there's definitely a rhyme and reason for everything.
They're going the wrong. Yeah, there we go. We will sit here for a while.
Infinite. Stock limit, 99, of course.
Yeah, we'll just set the actual time. All right, so now we're all good. We're all ready to go.
It'll be interesting to see how they align their teams up to counter-pick each other.
Yeah.
And, of course, throwing Ryu in, Chag might be their most powerful member.
Most likely. It's either him or Javi.
Him or Javi, definitely their most notable players. So, obviously, they're deciding to go with Renegade here. And Renegade #1 in PR in Indiana.
Yes.
And a really good Ryu main. So, we'll see what he can do. And, of course, he is first now. We do want to mention that this was originally supposed to be a 7v7.
Yes.
We did have, unfortunately, a few players drop out, and Mexico is not at full capacity,
yes.
and neither really is the Midwest. So this is kind of like, it's not where it would have been.
Yeah, a couple players were not able to make it to America, and for one reason or another.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So we decided to basically scale back based on like the players that didn't make it. So Ally was going to be on the team, but since MKLeo didn't come, we kind of took Ally off as well, just to kind of keep it a little even. Because Ally is...
Yeah, it's Ally. And you also have Zenodo and Ryuga, and it's kind of, it's not like MKLeo's presence, so...
Yeah, so we decided, I think Midwest decided to kind of go for names that aren't shown that often, like Renegade. I don't think he's ever been a crew battle for Midwest. Scorpio, I don't think has either.
It's a good experience. And we do have a good, I think they also wanted to make sure that they kept different representation from different states in there as well. So we didn't want to just have like an Illinois versus Mexico. So they decided to go with Indiana, Minnesota, and Chicago. Michigan staying out for obvious reasons. So we're going to get this underway for you guys. Here we go. The crew battle starting off.
And one big thing that Chicago does have, or the Midwest has, is they have, I guess both sides have, is very unique character choices. We have Robin, we have Ryu, we have Bayonetta, and we have Cloud. Balotaro could also use Meta Knight. We don't know. So it'll be interesting to see how the character picks happen.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, like I said prior, how they align their teams to give themselves the best opportunity. And, of course, Chag off to a good start so far, keeping his spacing and just playing safe against Renegade, not really allowing him to get any of these crazy Ryu combos started.
Yeah,
But, just as I say that.
But it is Ryu. Ryu, all he needs is that one hit. That might have killed.
Might have, but he was just a little misspaced.
I think Chag might have SDI'd out a little bit, just enough.
Possibility, too.
Also, Renegade, a big fan.
Just living, though, at Renegade. Looking for it, but just barely living. 90% on these two. One more will do it. I'm surprised it didn't kill, actually. That was really good DI from Chag.
I think Renegade... Renegade, well known for his... Even back in the Brawl days, he loved mashing. His phrase was always mashing. So he played Ike, and he just do the jab, 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 jab. Where Ike could basically infinitely jab as much as he wanted. So now with Ryu, he has no problem doing that, like multiple up tilts as much as he wants.
Right now, Chag just trying to find a kill off the top as he keeps Ryu in the air.
Look how fast he's doing those up tilts.
Yeah.
That means he's not using C-stick for that.
That's crazy. That's really respectable, actually.
Yeah.
This man can mash, and he finds the back air, and that's he's still living. My goodness.
Can't even say it was Battlefield.
No, it's Town and City, boys. This is different. But finally, just needs the up air. And once you get to that high percentage right there, you don't need to do too much. All it takes is one slip up like that.
Yeah, but watch out, because that Shuriken is still on deck, and Bayo is very end kill percent for that.
Yeah, these two
That's
both.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right there. Just a little overextension from the heel kick, and that is one of the more punishable moves that Bayonetta has in her arsenal.
Especially for a move like for true Shuriken.
Right. Absolutely, and that's all it takes. And yeah, I was about to say, these two characters here just are such wild cards, right? They both bring to the table those kind of moves that can really just alter the whole course of a game in one swing. And here we go with Chag finding the Bayonetta combo to unanswered 56%.
Yeah, they're both basically the. Oh, that was a misinput.
Ooh, where are you
most
going?
likely. But yeah, they're both big bruisers, and you need to still. Oh, are we gonna go for a ride?
Chag catching his jumps.
Missing that up. Oh.
Here we go. How much percent? Oh.
He went for something there. That was definitely, I think that was supposed to be forward air.
Yeah, definitely not capitalizing the way he had anticipated, and kind of a big opportunity to miss, but he's still in this, though.
Because Chag is definitely still in percents for certain options that are certain combos of Ryu's.
Oh, now he definitely is. And you got to think, like, when he starts up that true you can start up with either the down tilts or the up tilts. That puts on that extra percent that does throw him into kill percent. So
and
even at 54%.
And fear.
Yes, and installing fear into your opponents.
Chag is doing such a good job zoning him away.
He's just spacing him out, right? It's so hard for Ryu to get in against these huge hitboxes coming out from Bayonetta. Using these nairs, using back airs. There it is.
Back air, now Chag with a very solid lead.
Now Renegade needs to find the stock rather quickly, but no rage is definitely going to impact his ability to find that stock. And
yeah,
Chag off to a quick start.
Focus attack, not a very good option against Bayonetta because of that multi-hit.
Yeah, the bullets coming out, and
That's
oh my goodness!
That's it.
Chag, that was disgusting. And unfortunately, Renegade not only able to take off one stock from Chag, so definitely a good start for Team Mexico. And that's just the plight of Bayonetta. It's so tough, especially when you're a character like Ryu, and he just wasn't able to SDI out of it.
Yeah, so now the question's going to be, who are they going to bring in? I don't think they're going to bring in Ned.
Looks like Scorpio.
My assumption, I don't know if Scorpio. I think
he walks the other
way. He's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, we'll find out though.
My personal guess would be Tyroy, and maybe he'll go Meta Knight because that screen is not locked.
I kind of feel like
going to use.
Yeah, but I feel like they kind of want to keep Tyroy to use his best character when they need him the most. He's probably their best player.
So we still have Javi, who's most likely going to go Cloud, my guess, but he's a Sheik.
It can change.
We have Yura, who's a Korin, and we have Reggie. Like, if it was me, I would save Scorpio for Reggie, because Robin actually does relatively well against Game Watch. As long as you don't use El Thunder, the bucket's really not a big deal, and he killed Game Watch insanely early with Checkmate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, so we are going to be using... Okay, so
all right.
Just as I was expecting, they're going to be sending out Tyroy, and his Meta Knight has defeated Pink Fresh. So he is and also, being a Bayonetta main, he's going to know how Bayonettas are going to want to think.
Very respectable. Yeah, I mean, he definitely knows his character in and out, so it definitely will be to his advantage, the character knowledge that he possesses.
And I believe that this is a character lock, as most crews are, so that means Tyroy is stuck with Meta Knight.
That's kind of the other unfortunate thing I was kind of trying to mention about this, is using Tyroy right now, like, you can't use him, his best character, and like, Bayonetta is such a good character that now you get rid of that option for the rest of the crew battle. So
yeah,
that might work against them, but I see what you're saying.
I mean, we still have Ned and we still have Scorpio, so we kind of want to save. They kind of need to counterpick right now because they need to get that lead. That's the biggest important thing right now.
I thought this was a button check for a split second, but we're getting right into it. And Chag, off the charts.
Already almost taking Tyroy to the danger zone.
Yeah, that was really close.
Already within 30 seconds, Tyroy with 70%.
Yeah, that's all it takes is one witch combo to give you that momentum, give you that lead, and just kind of never look back. And just going to try to find some of these Meta Knight combos, and this is kind of the problem with Meta
Knight's very good at getting that up air chain on Chag, or on Bayonetta.
Being a fast follower, it definitely does work out well, and
that almost killed.
Yeah, very close. Interesting option going with the Nair instead of trying for the up air. Good coverage, just getting the damage.
Up air, up B.
All right.
Not quite.
Good percent, though, man. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought he was dead, too.
Yeah, that's really risky, but regardless. Oh, my goodness.
I think he was just about to do his down B to recover.
But good call out from Chag, just realizing, you know what, you're probably going to jump at least once or twice more times.
Oh, that was a very rough roll, but Tyroy does not get a stock for it.
And he's kind of catching Tyroy overextending right now, and that's the problem with Meta Knight in this matchup. His neutral, it doesn't have much. He has dash attack, and he has a bait and punish game. So if Chag just catches him overextending, that could be major damage. That's a problem, and it's paying off dividends for Chag.
Chag being so patient, wisely going for that. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That was actually a pretty free escape.
Yeah, really. Oh my goodness, the spot dodges.
That was a
the witch
that
time,
was a
I mean.
time,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was a genius witch time. Because he knew Tyroy was kind of standing in that position where he kind of clearly wants to go for something.
Especially when you fall back towards him like that, and finally Tyroy takes a stop.
And that move actually is, you cannot witch time that move. Because the first swing, if you witch time the first swing, by the time you get out of your animation, the third swing will hit you. I learned that from someone, and apparently that's true. So if I'm wrong, feel free to tweet at me. I'm at Silas.
I can see that.
Is Tyroy going to bring this? Okay, Tyroy has to recover.
Oh no, back air, not going to do it though.
Not quite, just not going to tip.
Yep. Staying alive. 137, just needs one more stock, but in danger of going down to his last stock as well, which will give Mexico still a pretty good cushion.
He almost got the, that's what he did to Pink Fresh. He got the down throw into back air.
And Chag right now just dancing around him, playing it super safe, gets the grab. Nothing coming off it though.
And Chag,
that was close.
Chag is still their first player. So right now, if he takes off one more stock with Tyroy and he still loses this last one, then that's technically a win for Team Mexico.
Yeah, definitely leaving him with that cushion, and that's going to be it right there. And unfortunately, Tyroy not able to take only able to take one stock so far, and already down to his last. And this is definitely still doable.
Nope, not yet.
No rage on Meta Knight, unfortunately, not landing him that kill. Good try though, good damage as well.
Yeah, his shield is a little bit weak.
Yeah. And Bayonetta can definitely break through that shield with a lot of different moves.
Bats love getting in that way.
Yeah, we've seen that quite a few times, and unfortunately, like we said, Tyroy just has the dash attack, tries to get in there to start something or a grab, and Chag just looking for it. Catches him right there. Air dodges.
Barely misses that air dodge punish. Bayo kind of unpredictable when she does that air dodge where her body's going to be.
Yeah, definitely something you have to kind of train yourself on. All right, good option from Chag just to challenge that up smash.
Now Tyroy is starting to get to a kind of unsafe percent.
Yeah,
he does not want to get 3-stocked.
No, that's the last thing Midwest needs. Oh no, it's going to be big.
Really bad.
Oh, wow. Okay. Could have easily also just smash attacked him.
I don't think it would have killed, though. I think that's why he went for what he did.
Yeah, try to get something started. Oh, on the platform, going to do it.
That platform
That's big.
Saved his life.
That is big. Losing that stock would have put them down really far, and that would have been really hard to come back from having that first starter.
They would have been down over an entire player. So now Tyroy down to his last stock. We're on stock 7 for Midwest. And now Mexico finally going to their second player.
Still, though, pretty good cushion for Mexico as we look to our next competitor, which might be Javi. We'll see.
My guess would be throw in Euro right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Javi and Reggie most likely be the top 2 of the remaining people at least. So if it was me, I'd throw in. No, it looks like it's gonna be Javi.
Okay, and obviously they're gonna look to keep this kind of momentum going. Obviously, Chag not even considered to be He's up there.
I mean,
he's up there.
He's going to definitely be higher.
Yeah, especially after that. And
after Genesis, he's
Javi
definitely going up.
Definitely Javi, the most well-known name on this crew right now.
It's either him or Reggie, because Reggie's at least famous for his Game & Watch.
Right.
And everyone loves his Game & Watch. He plays really well at Key to the Big House. He had one of the biggest moments in the entire tournament. 9 hammering Cosmos. So that was a big deal. But Javi, definitely, I believe the top player that is here of Mexico.
Definitely in the rankings where he comes in at. Definitely up there in the high part of top 10. Not sure where. We tried so hard to find a power ranking system for Mexico.
I will pull that up.
I could not find it.
I was looking at Minnesota back then.
All right, so probably going to opt for the Sheik.
Yeah, it looks like he is setting up his controls for his Sheik system, I would assume.
I would assume, yeah. Because Cloud definitely doesn't do as well as you'd think against Bayonetta. Struggles a little more than Sheik would.
Meta Knight.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. I am thinking totally in lines of his Bayonetta. You're right. So
Right, this is not updated.
Yeah, still going to see Sheik, though. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like, I found some really, like, not updated PR lists.
So for those, if there's anyone out there that knows the Mexico PR, please let us know. You can either tweet at me at Xylus.
I think he's 3 in Mexico City. You can tweet me at Division as well, Division SSB.
Or just leave it in the chat.
Right.
And Sage will let us know.
Yeah, he's I know
But
he's
he's definitely
3.
the most known of the Mexico players that are here.
Yeah, he's gonna be. His task is to take 1 stock off of Tyroy, who lost 2 other stocks to Chag. So here we go, and opting for the Sheik regardless of that of the Meta Knight pick. So we'll definitely be seeing Javi Sheik.
I mean, the other thing is he, again, this is a character lock, so he wouldn't be able to choose go back to this character.
Yeah.
And I think that Sheik is the better option against both Robin and Cloud. So it makes sense that he'd at least go Sheik right now.
Definitely planning for the future. And here we go, right into it for you guys. It's Javi, it's Tyroy. Can Midwest start to mount a comeback? And that's going to be very tough, especially with only 1 stock left on Tyroy.
I mean, Tyroy's Meta Knight is nothing to laugh at.
No,
he's
not at
definitely
all.
one of those, probably one of the best Meta Knights in the Midwest. Having also beaten ESAM back in Midwest Mayhem 3.
Did not know that.
Yeah, that was a big comeback for him.
All right, just pressuring him on the ledge right now. Good. Just kind of keeping him in the corner and really just carrying him across the stage. Finding a lot of conversions off Meta Knight. Good stuff. Putting on good percent. But
Yeah,
he's going to retaliate with a combo of his own.
And Javi definitely, like is in this situation, we are still in a case where all Javi has to do is take 1 stock. So Tyroy has to be the person that takes the answer.
Yeah,
He needs at least 1 stock.
At least 1. And right now he's playing the matchup. Good, pretty even matches where these two just feeling each other out. Oh, that could have been a big punish.
Yeah, I think he was expecting Javi to expect him to go lower, which Javi did. So lucked out.
For sure.
All right, now they're kind of zoning each other out, fishing for those options.
Yeah, Tyro just trying to get something started with these dash attacks, maybe trying to find a grab. Sheik's super light, so if he can get up to kill percent, he can find a grab on one of these platforms.
And Tyroy also does have a Sheik of his own, so he does know how this character wants to think.
Yep, Tyro very knowledgeable.
He is not having a jump, so he has to up B. Yep.
Good stuff, just remaining low, knowing Sheik really can't do too much. Staying close to the bottom of the platform like that, very smart stuff.
So right now, oh, okay, no stretcher.
Javi keeping good pressure on, just meeting every single recovery option he chooses.
And he's been kind of dancing around that dash attack range for Tyroy.
Yeah, he's holding down stage control very well. And Tyro has been off stage consistently, just trying to find his way back on, but
And now he's got to be really careful because he's in kill range for quite a few options.
going for the up air. Oh, we have the power rank comes online, and
Looks like he is second after Leo.
Yep. So this is the #2 player in the country of Mexico going up against Tyroy, but he's looking like he's very close to getting caught by one of these confirms here. It's just a matter of time. The more opportunities.
And that up B going to finally steal out that stock with all that rage.
That was very big. Finding that 1 stock that he needed, even if he loses his stock here.
But let's see if he can get something else.
Yeah, he.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So Javi is #2 in Mexico City.
Ah, okay. And unfortunately there, Javi finding the stock rather quickly. So still down by 2 stocks. So definitely somebody needs to kind of, like you said, come up and take that kind of command.
And it looks like they're throwing Scorpio right in there.
Okay.
Interesting. I personally would not have. Well, I guess there's still also. See, we have Reggie, we have Javi. Yeah, so they're probably saving Ned for the sake of Reggie and. Boy, I am blanking right now.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can definitely see them saving Ned for last, being that he's probably the best player on the team, so they will have him saved for last to go.
And he's been
Reggie.
kind of the strongest. I feel like in most Midwest crews, he's been one of the more consistent players when it comes to taking stocks on crews. So it would make sense. I'm kind of surprised with saving him with Reggie, but you got to do what you got to do. because I feel like Game Watch does kind of well in that matchup. If you don't know the matchup, which, but
up to debate. We'll see though if Team Mexico is going to kind of force the Midwest hand here into putting out that kind of player rather early in a situation they don't want to, when you just know you kind of have to counter. So we'll see. And starting it off here for you guys, Scorpio versus Javi. 6-8 is the score. Midwest versus Mexico, and Javi taking commanding lead.
And Scorpio with one of the best players in Minnesota.
Yep, definitely ranked up there high on the PR, but he's struggling He's struggling to wall Sheik out, and Javi finding his ways in and getting a massive percent.
Yeah, so right now, I mean, this isn't too bad of a situation for Robin. Robin, it only gets really bad when it's kill percent, because at this point, that just means more knockback for all of her weapons. His weapons is a man right now.
Oh, just trying to scoop
dodge.
him up right there, but yeah.
Yeah. Also, Minnesota does have Cindy Boo, so they do have quite a bit of. Their top player right now is a Sheik player.
I thought he was a Greninja. He's a Greninja.
No, Shinjobi is a Greninja.
Oh, Cindy Boo is okay. I got Shinjobi and Cindy Boo mixed up.
Cloud and he uses the same characters as Navi.
Same duo. Makes sense.
It's actually a really good duo. Yeah, right now, Javi with a very commanding lead, not quite going to take it. And if he doesn't take it soon, it's going to get really scary for Javi, because he's almost in percent for checkmate.
Yeah, as we can see here, he's struggling to find a kill on Robin, but it's getting to that point where, like you said, a checkmate could take the stock rather early, and it is on Town and City.
And you see right there, he did forward tilt because the sword's going away. After the next swing, it's going to go away. So he kind of probably wants to save it just in case.
Yeah, definitely look for that one confirm, but Javi getting chance after chance after chance, but not able to find it. There it is. Finally finding the ledge jump to take it off the back air. And that's exactly what Javi needed to try to kind of put the pressure on Robin now, kind of a little extra urgency to find that kill.
Yeah, and at that point, that was, back in the day, that used to be a very early kill option for Sheik, back when that wasn't nerfed. So now that killed at like 150. Back in the day, it used to kill at 80.
Yeah, it's up at 170, and finally, but overlapping Scorpio is Javi, just keeping this man off stage. Obviously, Sheik having one of the better ledge guards in the game, and edge guarding as well.
And some fantastic frame data, which has been definitely shutting down Scorpio. Scorpio kind of not really been able to play any game.
No, he has absolutely no zone to work with right now, and that's kind of what he banks on, being able to keep himself away from Sheik and just pelt damage, but ooh, that was really close, and finds the following and traps him anyways.
And I believe that checkmate will work at this point, just because of Town and City.
Yeah, killing off the top definitely probably would, and there's, okay.
Not quite.
Just getting the raw fair.
Oh, it's stage, nope, stage not going to take it. I've been playing so patiently now.
That might do it. No, he's still living, and he definitely needs to confirm, but next one will do it. There it is.
Oh, what a smart option. I was about to say the checkmate's not going to work anymore at that percent. So now it's very smart for Scorpio to say, you know what, you've been running away from me. I'm just going to go for Thoron, and it's going to work.
Yeah, whether Javi had a throw or not, but he certainly wasn't expecting that. Definitely was a great mix-up to find that stock. Now, still in a bad position, though.
That Nosferatu was not a smart option, or not a bad option, because getting health in a crew battle, very important.
Yeah, he'll take any health he can get right now. It's just away at 163%. And Javi definitely going to have a lot of opportunities to find this kill.
And does not have his L Thunder. There it is. Thunderbook is back online.
Yeah, it just needs to find one aerial. That's all he needs.
Yeah, now Javi's getting in that position.
There it is.
Not quite.
Wow, just missed it.
The last hit of Arc Thunder ruined it.
That's quite unfortunate. And surviving at 100%.
And now Javi is in
another
kill
one.
percent for Thoron.
Wow, and Scorpio making a statement.
What a comeback. Didn't even lose that second stock, so Midwest is now only down one stock.
That is crucial for the Midwest. That is exactly what they needed from Scorpio. And Javi off the board, man. That's their number one PR player on this team, is out of the crew battle, so that really makes us seem a little more manageable.
Yeah, now we only have Yura. And I was going to say we're probably going to send out Yura because they do not want to send out Reggie right now. They want to send out Reggie for Ned. Reggie, Game Watch definitely having a lot better of a chance against Cloud than Robin.
Absolutely. We're going to see the Corn come out from Yura. And like you said before, Robin can definitely deal with Corn a little bit easier. And honestly, Robin's a good pick for both these characters.
Yes,
in some sense.
So it was actually a very smart choice to put out Scorpio first, just to kind of put them in a bind where they had to pick specific options. And either way, Robin, in my opinion, wins both the matchups. I believe Corrin's probably about even, just because the amount of range that you have. But this is going to be a very interesting set.
Yeah, now the Midwest kind of starting to force the Mexico's hand a little bit, because now we see that kind of counter pick swing in their favor now that they have the same amount of players, and we have these matchups coming up where they're looking at an advantage. And we're going to see the Omega pick. This
is because we are Fire Emblem. Sage, are you okay with this, Sage? Okay.
He's okay with it. Why not?
Had to make sure for music purposes.
That's right. No copyright laws. But hey, here we go, guys.
All right. So we have Fire Emblem characters fighting in the Coliseum.
Where else would you have them fight?
The most appropriate stage. We got the dragons watching in the back. We got the most all this. No, actually, there's no crowd. Never mind.
We got a crowd behind us.
We got a crowd behind us, and they're going crazy right now for Scorpio.
Yeah, Scorpio's looked very good throughout the crew battle so far. Definitely so far the MVP, bringing this back.
And he has a massive lead right now.
Yeah, and Yuri just struggling to find a way in as he's being outspaced. And man, already at 100%, trying to find his way back.
Oh, never mind. That's actually one big benefit of this stage for Yura is he gets that little wall that he can just climb on.
Yeah, not too many other characters can do that, and that's a nice tool. But oh my goodness, disgusting from Yura or Scorpio.
And throwing out that Nosferatu just to get that charge taken away. He's most likely not going to worry about it, but sometimes as a Robin, you want to have that Nosferatu book just to throw it at someone. It's actually pretty strong.
Yeah, that's powerful book. That's a hard back copy, man.
But getting the stun into and the taunt.
And the taunt to get bodied, perhaps. But either way,
you know what? Right now, with all the energy going on with the crowd behind us, I do not blame him for going for that taunt, because it is the crowd is on fire right now.
Yeah, this is as close as it gets, and that was a really clutch stock from Yura, not allowing the Midwest to keep this even, where they had brought it all the way back after that stunning start from Chag.
Yeah, and all Yura needs is to take that one stock, and then we are down to just Ned.
Yeah, and that's what's been really tough for Ned to go through two players, I should say. But Scorpio definitely needs to find one more stock.
Yeah, Scorpio can get just one more at the very least.
And right now, Levin Sword just came back. Wow, what an answer. It's perfectly spacing out that overextension.
Going for that 2-frame. Didn't quite get it.
All right, and this is still very scary for Yura.
And we are in checkmate percent right now.
Ooh. That kind of worked out. I'd say that kind of worked out in Scorpio's favor.
That was a little bit better of a trade for Yura.
Think so?
Just because Yura would have been dead.
That's true.
Because he would have done a guaranteed Arc Thunder into up air and that would have been over.
That's here we. Oh,
did not
just
move
misses
forward.
It. Very close though, and we're starting to get to that point where it might fall out of range.
Here comes we got Sword on deck.
Okay.
All right.
Dash deck.
Yeah, there wasn't really much Scorpio could do, because when the counter happens, Corrin is positive. He's basically neutral when it comes to frame beta.
Oh my goodness. Levin Sword back online doing massive percent. Throwing out the Thunders. Oh my goodness, what a call out! That was such a good answer to the Dragon Lunge, throwing out the fair go right over the
and we got
hitbox.
some healing on deck.
Scorpio is getting this crowd riled up.
Just healed 20% from that one Nosferatu.
Yura is feeling the pressure right now as Scorpio is playing out of his mind.
Is Scorpio going to bring it back? He is in kill range for some tips. And another heal!
This is bringing it almost to even now. Yura has to find something.
And this is why Robin's a very secretly good character in these crews. He does not have another heal book, so he's going to have to wait for it.
No problem.
He went for what I like to call the discount checkmate. Expect the air dodge into forward smash. But Sword is back online.
Yep, Levin Sword in his hand. Another good option coming back on the stage, and Yura has been caught by that quite often, actually.
Yura's on the ropes. He's very in trouble. He gets hit by, I believe, one more hit. Oh, Scorpio definitely tried to go for the spike there.
Just a little misjudgment. All right, this is starting to look still risky, though, for Scorpio. Oh, what an attack!
He's out of book. Almost out of book.
And then just try to run away.
Oh, the kick's going to take it.
Congratulations to Scorpio for making that as exciting as it was. Almost taking Yura to the brink.
Almost making it all the way to Reggie.
Yeah,
And
really.
we got the dab on lock. So now all we have left is Ned.
Yeah, but now that he only has to go through one stock rather than go through two, it's a lot. It might be a little easier for him because now if he finds one stock, it resets the percent, and now we have just a best of 1, 3 stock per person.
And honestly, I wonder if Ned's going to stick with Cloud or if he's going to switch.
I can't imagine.
According to what I'm hearing,
I
think I just heard a lot of Cloud.
I wouldn't anticipate any other player from him. I know he can go Mario, but
I mean, he's got a Mario. He's got a Roy. I don't know why you go Roy.
Bowser hype.
Oh man, no. I mean, he could probably just tough guy walk through Game Watch's back air for all we know, but
right.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's going to want to stick with his guns, his character that.
This is the pride of Chicago. This is number 50 on the PGR.
Number one Chicago.
So we'll see what he can do against Yura. See if he can. And it's so crucial that he finds that first stock. It's so crucial he does not lose a stock.
Yeah, but let's see if Yura can get that one stock.
Yura could be the most important player on this crew battle right now if he can find that first stock.
This is definitely, right now, the most important stock that we'll have probably the entire
for both teams.
Yeah.
This is huge. Can he do it? Let's go. Battlefield.
Right. Ned obviously going to start off charging. Wants to get that limit as fast as possible. Ned is a monster when he finally gets that frame data.
I'm just sitting and shielding, getting these grabs. Yura playing a little too safe on the defensive side. Good stuff.
And now you're going to have to be careful of those counters. I wonder if he's been practicing against Ryuga just for this while they were waiting.
He's looking clean right now. His spacing on point. Just chasing this man, not giving him any room to breathe, and Yura just trying to find something.
I mean, don't forget, this man, Ned, just recently played against Zero on his For Glory challenge, and was insane. I don't think we only lost once against Zero, so it's not someone you want to mess with.
Yeah, Ned a force to be reckoned with, and he's showing it right now. All over this man, 105%, basically unanswered, only 10%.
Only 10% so far.
And a limit online, too, so, I mean, it is Battlefield, but it could very well be close. Okay, it's getting really risky.
Crowd is getting just as loud as they were before.
Looking for one limit break here on the Legend. Wow, this edge guarding from Ned. Cloud's certainly one of the best characters in the game for edge guarding. Definitely proven that point. Yep, just reacts to the roll. Very good stuff.
There's nothing Yura can do at that point.
That covers almost every option. Just holding in shield right there. Just react to whatever he does. All right.
Everyone telling Ned to just use it already, but that's not how Ned works.
No, Ned, a very passive Cloud, and you see, like, you can kind of categorize different Clouds. Like you have Mewtwo King, just lets it rip
really fast.
Yep, and then you have players like Ned who are just really passive. Then you have Tweak, who's kind of in the middle.
Ooh, had that happen.
Oh, that could be it. Oh, you only have one stock to take, so it could be a good idea just to get it, but he's still holding on to it.
That counter would have killed, I believe.
Yeah, there's a good chance, but
so,
the up B.
That up B, so powerful.
It's such a fast option at that.
It's his fastest limit option.
Yes,
so
it is.
Who is? Oh, that is hot and ready. That's getting really loud.
All right, guys, here we go. The last man standing for Mexico goes against Ned. It is Reggie stepping up with his
legendary Game & Watch.
The legendary Game & Watch himself. And this is going to be crucial that Reggie plays super safe because one of the lightest characters in the game certainly can die super early to a lot of Cloud's options.
However, I still feel like Reggie's going to do it's going to be a scary fight for Ned because any option, Reggie's going to be very good at gimping Clouds with that back air.
You're absolutely right.
So he's going to have to be perfect with his recoveries.
He needs stage control is of the most importance in this matchup for Ned.
Not to mention Toot Toot, which can actually mess up Cloud's recovery really bad.
And the win boxes, you got to look out for them. Game & Watch has plenty of them. Even the down tilt.
That down tilt one is deceptively strong.
So here we go on Town and City for you guys. Here we are. It's the last set of the Midwest Mayhem crew battle. You are Ned taking on Reggie. Let's get right into it.
Both at full stocks, so we're just going straight into it.
Ned did his job in taking out Kira pretty commandingly. So we'll see what he can do here against Reggie. And Reggie kind of the wild card on this team. I'm sure they really weren't sure how to handle him, but they decided let's save our best for last.
May as well save the most interesting option for last.
Absolutely.
That's how I would have done it too.
They played it well.
Ned does have a jump. Oh, okay.
Yep. Always a risky option, man. He never snaps ledge, so watch out.
Unless he's right next to it.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah, so right now, Reggie possibly kill percent for some of these moves because that is just how light Game Watch is.
Oh my goodness.
Almost killing with that back air.
This is where it gets risky, and really good option right there on the edge.
And I will say, Ned has played against some Game Watchers before. He plays. We have Josh King, who's a very gimmicky, very good neutral Game Watch. But Ned taking that stock with an up air.
Yeah, Ned taking this fight to where Game & Watch really won't have a good time is when he's in the air and he's getting juggled. Does not have. I mean, he has some good, just decent options to land, but Ned not allowing this man to find the ground.
Yeah, but Reggie not completely out of it yet.
Not at all.
I mean, Game Watch does have some options against Cloud, but it's going to be really hard for him to start making it back here.
Yeah, he's kind of falling into a deficit they really can't afford, especially against a player like Ned and the ability that Cloud has to end stocks the way he does.
Ned just kind of running away right now.
Yeah, playing super passive, playing super defensive, just looking for his openings, man. He's finding them left and right.
Look at these! Look at this movement.
That was an impressive bait right there. Unfortunately, Reggie not falling for it.
I think that was both a bait and I'm feeling myself right now. I'm just gonna perfect pivot a couple times.
Yeah, when you're moving like that, man, you're feeling yourself.
Because Cloud actually having one of the nicer perfect pivots when he has that limit. It's because of his weird his walk animation. That's fine. He definitely just wanted to get that just so he could get, move Reggie away from him.
Reggie trying to find an up smash of some sort, but man, just taking full advantage of the lag that it brings. And there is another attempt, but the back air meets him.
Yeah, he's got to stop looking for these up smashes. That might need to look for another option.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. So I think that worked because he was just far enough away that the hitbox didn't trade.
Yeah, because
Cloud
had to be perfectly spaced, or else that's probably a dead Ned.
All right, so now Reggie in a big detriment.
Yeah, down to his last stock. This is it for Team Mexico.
I mean, but it's always Game & Watch. He always has 2-2 going to take it.
Now he needs to find a quick stock on Ned, and we're kind of looking towards those gimpable options that Game & Watch presents, because that's one of the biggest things about this matchup for Game & Watch.
He did mean to do that dash attack. And don't forget, Game & Watch always has that 9 hammer. You always have to be careful.
Yep, there are certainly tools up Reggie's sleeve that could become crucial, but hey, he's falling behind rather quickly.
Ned is ranging him out. He's not letting Reggie get any of his, because his sword outranges that down air even.
Yeah, it's just really hard for Reggie to get in, and Ned's proven that point. He's got to find the ground. Oh my goodness.
Ned is just dancing around Reggie. That's all I can really call it as.
Hard for him to land, hard for him to get around, and every time he throws out an option, Ned is right there, perfectly positioned to punish it.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Ned even wants to go for the mass disrespect and just go for finishing touch.
It might be right here. Okay.
No, not quite yet. But probably right. No. I just want it now.
Right now that we've mentioned it. We might see a limit break of some sort, but you never know with Ned.
Yeah, Ned might just hold on to it, just be like, I don't want to risk being off stage against
disrespect in that fashion, right?
Yeah, like that. Like there's disrespect, and then there's you don't want to lose.
And Ned just dancing around his movement at the top of his game. Reggie struggling to find anything.
And there was nothing really Ned could do when he was facing that way. Oh, he has to use his limit now. This is why Ned did not use his limit before.
Smart to use it right away to go right over Reggie, though, not allowing him to try
dash attack or back or anything like that.
Yep.
So now Reggie on the ropes. Still has 2 stocks to take. Ned's one. Up throw might kill.
And it will. Guys, the Midwest takes it over Mexico. They are the Midwest Mayhem 7 Crew Battle Champions over Mexico. Congratulations to the team in the Midwest.
But also congratulations to the Mexico team. They did very well. Especially, all the players did fairly well. Sorry, I had some tape on my shoe.
Hey, it was back and forth, man.
It was very back and forth. I believe I personally would have to say MVP would have to be Scorpio. He took so many stocks during his life, some of which he was at dire straits of dying, and he just said, nope, I am not gone yet. You do not disrespect me. I am going to take you out.
Certainly the game changer and most pivotal stocks come in the center of that crew battle. Whoever falls down, such as they did with Chag, you kind of need that one player to step up and say, look, we're still in this. That's exactly what Scorpio did.
And boy, there were some crazy things that happened during that set, or that entire crew battle. So you guys will have to make sure to look it up on YouTube later, because it's going to be one to watch. Yeah,
and those VODs will be up in the blink of an eye.
All right, so we're going to this is the end of our block. We're going to be moving on to singles top 32, and I am UR Xylus.
I am Division.
And we'll see you guys later.
Thanks for tuning in.